Every day in the world of professional racing, Hendrick Motorsports is faced with a myriad of complex and challenging problems. One such challenge has come in the form of finding a suitable driver for the number 48 Chevrolet, which has been a significant player in the NASCAR Cup Series. The series will soon welcome an adept driver, Josh Berry, to take the place of Alex Bowman. However, this change brings forth new challenges and opportunities for the number 48 squad as they head into the future. But first, subscribe and leave your like. As we approach the 2023 All-Star Race, hosted by the North Wilkesboro Speedway, the stakes have never been higher for Hendrick Motorsports. Bowman, who had secured eligibility for this year's race after winning one last year, may still find himself sidelined until the following weekend on May 21st. Meanwhile, Berry, the chosen replacement, faces his own set of obstacles, as he will not be able to participate in the tournament. With time running out and decisions to be made, Hendrick Motorsports faces a critical crossroads. Should they search for a new driver to take the reins of the number 48 Chevrolet, or should they opt to keep the expensive vehicle tucked away in storage? These options present unique challenges for the team, but also an opportunity to make history. As the team considers the future, it is impossible to ignore the numerous past winners and champions who remain on the sidelines, waiting for their chance to take the wheel. The number 48 team has the rare opportunity to sign one of these storied drivers and make a significant impact on the sport. Among the pool of potential candidates, one stands out as a living legend and an extraordinary talent, Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie Johnson, a 7-time NASCAR champion, has been the driver of the number 48 team and has played a pivotal role in its success. Over the years, Johnson has accumulated a wealth of experience and established himself as one of the most revered drivers in the history of the sport. With his unparalleled skills, Johnson has the potential to elevate the number 48 team to new heights and secure their place in racing history. Bringing Johnson on board would not only be a wise choice for the team, but it would also be a crowd pleaser. Fans of the sport have long admired Johnson's tenacity, skill, and sportsmanship. The prospect of seeing him return to the track would undoubtedly spark excitement and anticipation for the upcoming races. However, Johnson's addition to the team is not without its challenges. He would need to quickly acclimatize to the dynamics of the current number 48 squad and find his footing with his new teammates. Additionally, Johnson would have to quickly adapt to any recent changes in NASCAR regulations and technological advancements in order to successfully compete with his rivals. Despite these obstacles, the rewards of signing Johnson far outweigh the risks. The number 48 team would benefit immensely from his experience, leadership, and skill, as well as his proven track record of success. Furthermore, Johnson's return to NASCAR would reinvigorate fans and reestablish the number 48 team as a powerhouse in the NASCAR Cup Series. Racing fans everywhere are eager to know, will we witness the return of the legendary driver who once ruled the tracks? The answer lies just around the corner. There was once a man who dominated the racing world like no other. This speed champion drove the number 48 Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports from 2002 to 2020. In this time, he won a staggering 83 races and 7 championships. This Speedway king was none other than Jimmie Johnson. As Johnson's full-time racing days dwindled, a new talent emerged. Alex Bowman took the spotlight, stepping into the number 48 Chevrolet in 2020. Fans wondered if Johnson's departure signaled the end of an era. At the end of the 2020 IndyCar season, Johnson made a bittersweet announcement. He would retire as a full-time driver. Fans around the world mourned the news, but little did they know, Johnson's love for the sport was far from extinguished. Instead of hanging up his helmet for good, Johnson decided to take on a new role in the racing world. The next chapter in Johnson's illustrious career found him joining forces with the Legacy Motor Club, a petty GMS Motorsports Cup Series team. By becoming a co-owner, Johnson ensured that his influence would continue to shape the future of racing. The decision to embrace team ownership allowed Johnson to remain an integral part of the sport he loved, while also providing an opportunity for him to nurture the next generation of racing talent. As we look now to the future, it's hard to not wonder if we will ever see the legendary Jimmie Johnson grace the racetrack once again. Will the desire to compete at the highest level ever pull him back into the driver's seat? Or will Johnson be content to watch from the sidelines, cheering on the new stars of the sport as they follow in his tire tracks? The racing world has been abuzz with excitement as the legendary Jimmie Johnson makes a thrilling comeback. This groundbreaking development has allowed him to get back behind the wheel of the number 84 Chevrolet in the Cup Series, albeit on a part-time basis. Already, Johnson has dazzled fans with his breathtaking skills this season at Daytona International Speedway and Circuit of the Americas. Anticipation is building for the next two adrenaline-pumping races at Charlotte Motor Speedway and the exhilarating Chicago Street Course. The world waits with bated breath to find out if Legacy Motor Club will enter Johnson's number 84 Chevrolet in the prestigious All-Star race this month. The story gets even more interesting as Johnson continues to drive for Chevrolet, leaving the possibility of the number 48 car making a triumphant return in one or two races before Legacy Motor Club makes the switch to Toyota following the 2023 season. The NASCAR All-Star race could be the stage for an unforgettable showdown where multiple drivers, including Johnson, compete using different car numbers than usual. Fans can't help but daydream about a weekend where two racing greats finally face off in an epic battle for victory. As fate would have it, Johnson's return coincides with Kevin Harvick's preparation for his last full season as a driver. For nearly 2 decades, Harvick has been one of Johnson's fiercest rivals, with both drivers pushing each other to the limits. In a fitting tribute to his 13 years with Richard Childress Racing, Harvick will trade in his number 4 Ford for the iconic number 29 car. The stage is set for an epic showdown between two giants of the sport, each determined to leave their mark on racing history. But wait, there's more. In a twist worthy of a Hollywood screenplay, Jimmie Johnson's comeback mirrors the early career resurgence of Kevin Harvick. As the racing world gathers to celebrate NASCAR's 75th anniversary, the long-awaited return of the North Wilkesboro Speedway adds to the excitement. With Johnson in attendance, these festivities promise to be even more electrifying as fans prepare to witness the crowning achievements of two legendary careers. The atmosphere will be electric as the countdown to the ultimate face-off begins. Fans from around the globe are gripped by anticipation, speculating on the outcome of this once-in-a-lifetime event. Will Johnson's return to the track mark a new chapter of dominance for the legendary driver, or will Harvick's final full season see him go out in a blaze of glory, cementing his place in the annals of racing history? As the two titans of the track prepare to go head-to-head, it's impossible not to feel the weight of history in the air. This is more than just a race. It's a high-stakes battle for supremacy between two of the greatest drivers the world has ever known. Every turn, every straightaway, every daring maneuver will be etched into the memories of those fortunate enough to witness this incredible event. As the anticipation builds to a fever pitch, one question remains: who will emerge victorious in this epic duel between racing royalty? Will Jimmie Johnson's return to the track be marked by the sweet taste of victory, or will Kevin Harvick's final full season end in triumph? As the world holds its breath, the answer to this tantalizing question lies just around the next bend. It's rare for team owners to change teams even for just one weekend. But if Johnson makes an exception for this special event, he could drive for a team that is now considered a rival. Having the man known as the greatest driver in the sport would definitely make the race more exciting. The race is about celebrating NASCAR's history, not just about earning championship points. The idea of Johnson coming back to race in his famous car is thrilling for NASCAR fans. When he returns to racing as Hendrick Motorsport's 48th driver, will it be a moment to remember for all the fans? Could there be an exciting face-off between him and Kevin Harvick? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more.